What's going on, y'all? We back with another couples court video. Let's go, y'all.
You all are engaged. You've known each other since you were 7 years old.
Versus me.
But today may be the last day of this relationship, depending on what happens here in this courtroom. Am I right, Mr. Lowe?
Correct.
Mr. Lowe.
You've brought this case. Tell us why.
I believe that she's cheating on me. She's very secretive with her cell phone. She has passcodes that she changes. I have a passcode on mine. She knows the passcode to it.
Oh, this is the problem I have previously in my relationships, bro. Like, be careful of that. Stay away. Stay away, my boy. Bro, anybody out there, bro? Like, stay away. Like, as soon as you want to know the password, bro, I've been cheated on like 5 different times with multiple females, man. I ain't gonna say this, but, man, if you cheating, you're on the wrong side. I mean, I cheated, but that was just a one sling thing. Come on, I was flinging that thing around. That was just one sling thing. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person, though. But right now, if you cheat on me,
I can see it all over your face. This is really hurting you.
go.
Yes.
Tell me about how you feel thinking that your fiance is cheating.
It kills me.
Okay.
I'm a stay-at-home father with our kids. She goes to work.
So you're home, keeping the home, she's working, but you think that sometimes there's something else going on, that she's not being true to you.
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Meyer?
Ms. Meyer, your fiance says you're cheating on him.
That is not true.
Oh.
I did not cheat on him. I have not ever cheated on him. As far as my cell phone goes with the password on it, I'm just being petty. All he's got to do is ask to see my phone, and I'll let him see it.
And
I
he
like the way you admitted that you're petty with that. Like, it's facts.
So you don't let him see it?
Nope.
Let him see it.
Well, they say the hungry bird has to
No, he
open his
don't.
mouth, so...
I
don't
definitely
ask.
do ask.
But you understand how you are fueling these suspicions that you're cheating on him.
I do. I'm just being petty.
Hey, so you admit that.
I admit it.
See what being petty does? You see what being petty does? Brings you to this. Like, this is not good for you. Couples court is not. It's not the best. I mean, you come in here speaking on your problems like you know you could fix it at home just by being honest. Like, it's not that. It's not hard. It's not hard to be honest. I mean, some things are, but if you don't respect the person, like, let them know. That's it.
All right, well, the first step is admission, Mr. Cutler, so...
Let me
Wait,
make sure
hold
I
on.
got this straight. No. Let me make sure I got this straight. You all are engaged to be married, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you
Engaged?
admit to being petty.
Yes.
That's not a
Engaged and being petty. What? That ain't it. Nah,
good way to
she
start a
ain't the-
relationship.
She ain't the one for you, my boy. You need to go. You need to
Relationship.
go.
No, I was not always
You
petty.
need to go.
I started being petty. I mean, I believe in karma and I believe in revenge. So you want to be petty, I'm going to be petty right back.
Well, if you believe in being petty, if you believe in karma, if you believe in revenge, why shouldn't this court believe that you believe in cheating?
But
True.
there seems to be more than just pettiness going on
Yeah.
here. Why do you believe that?
Up until last year, she was a stripper at a strip club, and she had told I went there one time to go pick her up,
Okay.
and she had told the bouncer that to not let me in and the manager because I asked to speak to the manager. In the meantime, while this is going on, I see her walk across to go to a champagne room, which these gentlemen pay $150, $200 to go in and get a private dance. And there's a curtain closed on there. Come on, I know what goes on behind the curtain, and I mean, there's no...
My boy smart. My boy ain't what happened, huh?
cameras back there, so you tell me. I mean,
And you know about the champagne room.
You know about it.
Sounds like you do. Tell me more about the champagne room.
Well, I'm just saying, just because that you go in the champagne room doesn't necessarily mean that there is sexual contact or sexual intercourse
how
going
would
on.
you know
And
it?
Amen.
you want to be very
Close case.
entertaining
Close
as a
case.
performer because the more engaged the club goers are, the more money that you're going to make.
Right.
And the more liquor that they're going to buy. That's where the
That's
club
right.
makes their money.
You know, I am really intrigued by how you know so much about what goes on in the champagne room. Right now, we're here for Mr. Lowe and Ms. Meyer. So
That's a post-horror discussion.
yeah, I'm gonna turn my attention to them for the moment. But I will say the problem is what Mr. Lowe's concern is that people are paying extra money to go into the champagne room for a reason.
Correct.
They're getting
Yes.
special attention
Yes.
of a sexual nature.
Yes.
And you think that's why she's going to the champagne room.
Exactly. Yes.
And you believe she told them not to let you in?
No, they told me that she told him that.
So,
Ms. Meyer?
and what them bubbles popping?
Her
Them
words.
bubbles popping.
Hold that.
Let me just say there was an incident where I did tell my manager and the bouncer, do not let him in, because he had come in before. He used to come in all the time and watch me dance, but it started getting to the point where he would interrupt my dance. Now you're messing with my hustle. You're messing with my money.
What?
Okay, but they can see dancing out on the floor. These people, according to Judge Cutler here, who's an expert,
Yeah. They can touch. They can examine the art. I mean, they have a lot to engage with.
these people are paying more money to go to the champagne
They're
room.
paying more money for privacy.
So
Can I show you, Your Honor? I have evidence. Can I show you what I do on the pole?
Show me what you do.
Oh, she brought that inside.
Miss Meyer,
Oh, she brought a pole. Oh, damn.
I gotta tell you, I never thought I'd say in my courtroom, show me what you do on the pole, but, you know, who knows?
Oh. Oh. She's skilled.
How about that, Ron? Okay.
Oh,
All right.
And are you saying that's as
that's for the
sexual as it
bedroom?
gets?
That's for the bedroom, not here.
in the champagne room?
Respect.
Yes. It doesn't go any further than that.
Okay. All right. Has there been anything else that makes you think that Miss Myers is cheating?
Absolutely. There's a sugar daddy that she has that buys her a $7,000
7 what?
van or whatever, and anytime that she meets up with this sugar daddy, so to speak, I'm not allowed to go with none of that.
7 grand? What? She got a sugar that ass 7 grand, man. That whoa.
None of that kind of nature.
And you
Not at all.
obviously...
I mean, 7 times 30. That's a bag right there, bro. That's a bag. That can buy a Hellcat.
think,
Oh no.
what man is buying someone a $7,000 vehicle unless something's going on?
Exactly.
All right.
Facts.
Hi, I'm Jordan Hasse. I'm a professional marathon runner, and today I'm going to show you.
What man buys you a $7,000 vehicle?
Ooh,
You know,
you bought you a $7,000 vehicle? Damn.
this is actually very absurd. This isn't even a question in the matter because he
It's a
did buy
question
me.
to me.
He did buy me a
The
vehicle,
same sugar
but
daddy?
he
Hold
drives
on,
that
man.
vehicle. He gives me money, but I split that in half with him. This is absurd. I have nothing more to say about it.
The same.
Hold on, Mr. Lowe. Okay,
oh,
so
no, wait, you closed that too quick. You like, you ride it, you whipped it around and like, nah,
you admit
you dropped it.
the vehicle. You admit this person gives you money
Are you sleeping with him?
No.
because
So how do you get the bag? You need to drop a tutorial on that. Now.
that
You need
sounds like he used the phrase sugar daddy. That's kind of what it sounds like.
If that
No,
was the case,
that is not
then
the
why does the same sugar daddy send you a text message with the text saying question mark?
Oh,
Okay.
I did get a text that said that. I was sitting right next to him and showed him. I did not respond.
But here's the thing. You have a man who's bought you a vehicle
7 grand.
who's asking, will you do oral sex?
Oh, that
It
was
sounds
about?
like he's now wanting something for the vehicle or the...
Facts. He looking something, and then you ain't trying to give it to him. So my boy's gonna take it by force, or he's gonna cut the cost. He's gonna take that vehicle back.
money you've been given.
Yeah, because I don't know many men who are going to pay $7,000 for, give a woman a
I do
$7,000
understand
vehicle.
that, but being a dancer, you got it. That's what we call regulars. We don't refer to them as sugar daddies, and he shouldn't be complaining because every time he met that sugar daddy, and he got half of everything I got. He was right there the entire time, and he drives the vehicle that I have also.
So
Period.
you're like, look, you knowing you're enjoying the fruits of my labor, and so don't be complaining about it now.
Exactly.
But you're saying your fruits of your labor, that labor doesn't include sex.
No, absolutely not.
That's slick. If you doing that,
Mr. Lowe, are there any...
Now, I'm not on her side at this point, but if she got away with this, I need to know how she do it, because that's very
The other men that you are concerned about?
There was this one time I had a family member shoot me a text message where she was supposed to be at work, asking me if I was next door to her house. And I said, no, why? She said, well, your vehicle's been next door to my house for a couple of hours. And so I shoot Ashley a message. I said, what are you doing? What are you up to? She said, well, I'm at work. Then she comes strolling back to the house. I said, where you been at? She's like, I just got off work, and that was the end of it. And I didn't bring it up until just here today. And it turned out that it was her friend.
Is this friend a guy or a woman?
He's a guy.
Do you think that she's having sex with this male friend?
Absolutely.
But has she been to this friend's house before?
Yes.
What is it about this friend?
Okay, because this same friend drinks beer, and I found a 6-pack of beer in our fridge. Whenever we had gotten into an argument, I had left for the weekend to let things cool down. I come back, there's 6-pack of beer in my fridge.
And this is not a brand that you drink?
I don't drink at all.
Was the friend at your house?
Yes, he was. He was at my house, which, he's my friend. If he wants to come over, he can come over. He brought beer with him. I said, you could put it in my fridge. It was hot outside. You don't want it to get hot, put it in the fridge. Yes, I did go to his house and hang out with him, not during work, after work, and I had nothing to hide. We have GPS on each other's phone. He could track me the whole time. What was there to hide?
Okay.
But why did you...
And you going too fast, though. You need to slow, because you got GPS, you got all this already, so what's the problem? Why are you here?
Tell Mr. Lowe that you were at work when you weren't.
No, I had just got off work. I did not tell him I was at work.
Do you remember him calling you while you were at the friend's house?
Yes.
Did you tell him on the phone that you were at the friend's house?
Yes, I did.
No.
Then
Yes,
you're saying no, that didn't happen?
Nope.
Have you been completely honest with Mr. Lowe about all of these issues?
No.
Have you been truthful with him?
No.
For the most part.
What? She playing. You need to complain.
Oh, for the most part. Well, what part have you not been truthful about?
Yeah. What part?
And we're not going to go into that.
Are you still stripping?
No.
How long ago did you stop stripping?
In December of 2018.
Okay. Has that helped the tensions in the home?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
All right, Mr. Khan, I think we've heard enough.
And that's why this court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court will call a certified polygraph examiner, Tommy Platt, to determine, is she cheating?
I think she is. Let me all know what y'all think in the comment section, because I think she's cheating. Facts. Like, she definitely cheating. No way she's not. She's stripping. A man bought her a $7,000 car. 7 G's. Just think of that. 7 G's. That's a lot, no matter which year it is, bro. Like, that's a lot of money. 7 G's. Damn.
Mr. Platt, how are you today?
Wonderful, Your Honor. How are you?
Doing fine. Now, in addition to being a polygraph examiner, you also have a background in law enforcement. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Tell us about that.
I was a sergeant of investigations for over 15 years.
All right. Mr. Lowe has some real concerns about Ms. Meyer being unfaithful, and we've heard testimony about that. What did your team do in this case to investigate that?
Yeah, what happened?
Your Honor, we had an associate that went undercover posing as a woman coming to court because she was too being accused of cheating. Miss Meyer and my associate had small talk about why they were brought to court and the accusations made against them. There was plenty of back and forth conversation.
Was anything revealed?
Miss Meyer did admit something to my associate, and I have the tape here.
All right.
What happened?
Do you think you guys would, the trust issues would still go if you were, still stripping?
Oh, yeah. The last time I did it was in March of this year, but he doesn't know.
Oh.
I hope they don't ask me that, because...
About you stripping?
Yeah. About this year, because he doesn't know that I did, and...
Damn, in March?
You stopped in March?
Mm-hmm. I danced from December to March, but he doesn't know.
Is that correct, Mr. Lowe? You didn't know?
I had no idea.
Miss Meyer, I point blank asked you about whether or not you were still stripping.
Yeah.
Why did you lie?
Yeah,
I didn't think it mattered because between them time frames, we were actually split up.
Oh.
But if it
What? Oh, it's split up, huh? You use that extra time
didn't
to do that
matter,
extra
why
dollars,
did you
huh?
lie?
I didn't want to start another argument.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you. That's the beauty of sitting up here. I don't have to argue with you.
Facts.
Were you all split up?
We weren't split up like
You
that.
were not?
We were like on like a break, I guess you could say. I had moved out or whatever, but we were still seeing each other. We have a child together. We were still communicating. We were still seeing, hanging out, stuff like that. I just wasn't living there.
Was your break such that you weren't supposed to be sleeping with other people?
Correct.
Is that your understanding?
No.
All right. So, Mr. Platt, you also conducted a lie detector test. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You asked Ms. Meyer, have you ever had sexual intercourse with the man your fiance, Mr. Lowe, believes is your, quote, sugar daddy?
She looks
So
different.
what was her response?
Your Honor, she pled the fifth and refused to answer.
What? You pled the what? No way you can do that. Can you do that?
Ms. Meyer, you pled the fifth?
Yes.
You refused to answer on the grounds that your answer might incriminate you. That's what pleading the fifth is, and that's what you did, right?
Yeah, you don't do that unless
Okay, because you've been so
like pleading the fifth. I still got to do a lot of research about it. I don't even think it's a very good idea. Like, bro, don't do anything that's gonna put you in a bad situation for you to say that word, bro. From you say that, bro, they got you. They got you, man. You don't need to say that, bro. For you time it. I know you want to do it, but damn, she did it. I think she's cheating.
Well, comment about everything else. You admit it. Why would you not answer that question?
Because it's absurd. There's nothing to talk about right there.
Oh,
That's ridiculous that he would even say that. That actually makes me really angry and upset. So, I mean, I'm not answering anything about it.
But Ms. Meyer, you came here to clear your name. You say that's absurd. That's not what this is about. That's exactly why we're here. True. That's what's going through his mind.
If you haven't done anything, there's nothing to hide.
Personal reasons.
You realize you have not helped yourself with this. You understand that, right?
You're just incriminating yourself on this, honestly. Like, you're messing this up. I'm glad that they chose your side.
Yes, I understand.
All right.
Well, we asked about the sugar daddy. Let's ask about the friend.
All right.
You asked Ms. Meyer, since the beginning of your relationship, have you had sexual intercourse with your guy friend whose beer your fiance saw in the refrigerator? What was her response to that question?
She stated no, Your Honor.
Okay.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being deceptive.
Damn!
I did not.
With your friend, I felt that. That happened to me too, man. That happened to me too back in the days, but man, that hurt. That hurts. I know how that feels, bro. That hurts. That's one of the most hurtful things you can do.
Why are you here?
Damn.
He brought me here.
Do you want this relationship to work?
That was my next question.
In a way.
In a way.
In a way? Well, when you say in a way, that means in a way you don't want to be in this relationship.
True.
Mr. Lowe, you came here for answers. You're not getting them. How are you feeling?
You need to leave.
I feel hurt. I feel kind of confused. I feel a lot of things, but I know one thing is that I'm walking away from this.
Facts. I respect that. You're a king for that. You're a king for that.
You might as well just take a knife and hit me right here with it.
You get what you give.
I guess so.
Oh.
And so, Ms. Meyer,
What you just say?
Away from this.
What you just say? You're acting very disrespectful.
You might as well just take a knife and hit me right here with it.
You get what you give.
Oh. Ooh, you get what you give. You did it first.
I guess so.
And so, Ms. Meyer, you have no remorse about the fact that your relationship with Mr. Lowe may be over.
No.
I'm going to go to you. Mr. Lowe, we have counseling available for you. You all have a child together. Mm-hmm. You are going to have to co-parent and figure that out. And under this situation, I would tell you to moonwalk quickly out of this courtroom to your next life. Okay? It's not where you want to be.
Facts, my boy. Anyways, I'm at the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications for not a lit video like this. I can't believe that a girl said that to my boy. She messed it up, man. She messed it up. She ain't the one for you, my boy. You need to leave out the door. Anyways, y'all, I'm out. Facts.